The City of Saskatoon has released their preliminary budget for 2026 and 2027, which, if unchanged, would see Saskatoon residents facing a property tax increase of 8.23% in 2026 and 5.95% in 2027. According to the city's chief financial officer, the pressures of inflation and population growth are driving the increase required to maintain core services and keep pace with infrastructure demands.
Inflation continues to drive up the cost of essential purchases, such as asphalt, concrete, buses, heavy equipment, and fire trucks, with prices rising significantly over the past several years. In terms of growth, from 2022 to 2024, our city added 25,000 people, more than the populations of Yorkton and Humboldt combined. And we expect another 9,000 new residents in 2025. With that growth, we need more buses, more maintenance for a growing road network, and more fire halls to maintain our service levels.
The budget numbers are down slightly from initial projections in early June of 9.9% for 2026 and 7.34% for 2027. City administration notes ongoing efforts to find efficiencies and savings in supporting over 75 civic services.
In 2024 alone, the city achieved $5.4 million in savings, resources that have been reinvested to strengthen essential services and reduce costs.
The preliminary budget proposes spending of nearly $1.7 billion for each year, including $1.2 billion in operational spending in 2026 and $486 million in proposed capital investments for 2026.
In addition to inflation and growth, while it's the significant driver of these expenditure increases, this preliminary budget also includes increases in service levels in key areas such as preparing to operationalize the city's bus rapid transit program, as well as additional investments in the city's maintenance of roadways and facilities. Over 71% of this increase is dedicated towards 5 key services, including 31.4% to the Saskatoon Police Service, 14.3% to fire services, 13% to roadways and bridges, nearly 8% to transit operations, and 4.5% to snow and ice management.
Ahead of City Council's budget deliberations, City administration will present multiple budget scenarios and over 100 options for Council to consider. As well, some recent budget additions, such as the city's newly adopted affordable housing strategy, are not included in the current budget projections.
A lot of those conversations that have been happening over the last couple of weeks, City Council would need to add that funding and those resources at budget time if those programs were to proceed.
Budget deliberations are scheduled to begin on November 25th and will be live streamed on the city's website. For Rogers TV, I'm Eric Steiner.